I'm Tony.
I'm Eric.
And you're listening to Gen X Bites.
We've been friends for over 40 years.
And grew up together in the San Fernando Valley.
These are the stories of our experiences as adventurous Gen X latchkey slackers from back in the day.
And don't forget to hit the follow or subscribe button so you don't miss an episode. I love a Halloween party.
You have a party or just a Halloween?
As you know, I am very antisocial.
But you love a party? Oh, but
No.
you love a Halloween party.
No, I don't love any parties.
Okay.
I will do parties. I will participate in parties. I hate them all. But a Halloween party is a better one because there's candy.
I wouldn't think that that's the reason why, but yeah.
What would be your reason? You like to dress up for Halloween? You like to do?
Well, I've had the same Halloween outfit for the last 15 years.
Hot dog?
Close.
What is your?
It's a meat product.
Bacon.
Bacon, yes.
Right,
Bacon
right.
strip. I bought that bacon outfit for $20.
Have you worn that many? How many Halloweens have you worn the bacon?
Oh, I wear it all through the year. No, I do. I've worn it for all sorts of video
when you go to the market?
Often, yeah.
Ralph's?
Yeah.
You're wearing bacon?
Yeah, I wear it to Air One.
Air One. You know, I keep running into famous people at Air One.
In bacon outfits?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For example, last one I saw was Juliette Lewis.
Really?
Yeah.
At the one over
honestly,
here?
I will say, Juliette, if you're listening, and I know you are.
Of course she listens to this, yeah.
Juliette
Everybody listens to this podcast.
Podcast.
All the people in the know, all the famous people.
I know she's listening.
Yeah.
So I can speak directly to her and say that.
Well,
I know she kind of looked at me like we had a moment.
I believe that.
We had a moment in Air One.
I could see you guys
like everything
not
stopped.
together.
There was a spotlight.
Yeah. I could see her laughing at you.
Yeah, there was a song that played. It was like a high school dance.
Yeah.
Really.
What song was playing?
Take These Broken Wings.
Never gonna give you up.
No, that's not what I said.
Not gonna be Rick Astley.
Take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free.
We don't need that.
Who is that?
Mr.
Wow, good job, Eric. Very good.
Come on, I'm a product of the 80s.
It is Mr. I felt like that song was playing. I told Zoe afterwards, I'm like, I had a moment with Juliette Lewis. I just want you to know.
By the way, that's a new podcast. A Moment with Juliette Lewis. It's the shortest podcast on all podcasts.
Right, because I've only had one moment with.
She's like, she comes on the mic. She's like, hey.
Yeah,
that's the end of the podcast.
I could get her. We're so close now.
Yeah, well, clearly.
We had that moment. We had that thing.
Okay, so for you, those of you listening, there will be a future episode that will be just Juliette Lewis.
There'll be a moment with Juliette Lewis.
Dude, would it be great, though, if we actually were able to follow
up
on that?
Of course we can follow
up. And by the way,
the moment was real.
And how great would that be? By the way, that whole podcast just needs to be her talking and us shutting the fuck up, because that's the only way that's any good.
Juliette Lewis.
So, would you party with? You'd party with Juliette Lewis, wouldn't you?
I would do whatever.
That
she
way,
wanted
right?
to do. Whatever Juliette says she wants to do, I'd be down.
I bet she partied. I bet she
yeah.
partied like heavy back.
Oh
in the
yeah.
day. Did you party? Were you a big party goer? Because you say you don't like them, and when you were younger you didn't like them, but we went. We all went to parties.
Oh yeah.
Because I
went to a lot of parties.
You had to get out of the house. It was either party or be at home.
It was either party or be party.
Yeah, or be. Well, actually, I got stories about because there's the difference. Okay, so there's the parties that you went to when you were still living with your parents.
Yeah.
And then there's the parties that you had when your parents were out of town.
Yeah.
And then there's the parties after you moved out of the house.
Yeah.
These are all very distinctively
all right,
different
well, let's
parties.
start with the first one.
Yeah, so parties that you went to when you were still living at home.
And are these sanctioned parties or unsanctioned parties that you're referring to?
Unsanctioned. No, because sanctioned parties were the dances and the things at school.
Let's talk about unsanctioned parties.
Yeah,
unsanctioned parties where somebody's parents went out of town. You know somebody like Kelly Jones, and you tell one person, hey, invite people, and because she's like a magnet and had like the social
let's keep it small. That's always it. Let's keep it small.
I remember too many people. It was my birthday.
And this is what, like third grade? By the way, can you imagine? It's like third grade and you're throwing a full rager.
We had one
you
party.
got fourth graders like on the phone. Yeah, we need to get.
Wait, is that a third grader?
Trying to be a third grader.
I don't know. That's a pretty bad third grader.
Okay.
Hi, I'm calling because I'm looking for the party.
I need a pony keg of hams.
No third grader can make their voice sound like that.
No, they'd have to ask their like
Sound
big.
more like this. Hey, I'm trying to find a bunny.
You got a third grader throwing a kegger, getting his brother to buy the booze.
No, this was not third grade, but I was older. We were in high school, and I have a birthday. Parents out of town.
This is going to be at your house.
Yes.
Okay.
This was at the Kara Manor.
At Kara Manor, okay.
In Tarzana.
Above
Braemar,
top
above
of
the Braemar
top of the
Country
hill.
Club, yes, top of the
and this
hill.
is one where your parents are going to be out of town.
They were out of town.
And did they know you were going to be throwing a party?
Absolutely not.
Of course not. We got to set the stage though. They didn't know.
I don't remember
Unsanctioned.
if I got a keg or somebody else got a keg. Somehow we had a keg there, and I told Kelly, "Hey, invite some people." We had live music. We had beer.
How'd you get the beer?
I can't remember. I don't remember.
Somebody always had a hookup.
Somebody must have had
Somebody
a hookup.
always had a, because we were too young to buy
And
beer.
it was a New Year's party as well.
Yeah, because
my
your
birthday's
birthday's
January
ja- yeah,
1st. So
right.
I remember, were you there?
No,
Why weren't you there?
not invited.
I'm sure you would have been invited. But yes, there were a zillion people there. It was terrifying. People were up in my parents' room. It was so scary. All I was stressed. That's the thing I remember maybe more than anything else was the next morning. I still had people sleeping on the floor in many places.
Oh yeah, there's always people like hanging like that
In the
just
morning.
passed out.
Yeah,
but you know
people
what's
have-
great about those parties when you throw them?
venereal disease.
Recycling.
There was definitely fornication happening, copulation, fornication, insemination. Hopefully not. But it was not good.
Okay, so that's great. That went off, and your parents never found out.
No, I think they did.
So I was the clean kid. I didn't.
Like meaning you took showers.
Often, like twice a day. I was
good.
like squeaky
Twice a
clean.
day. Wow.
Yeah.
For high school.
Yeah, a lot of Irish Spring. Yeah.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
I love a bar of Irish
Who?
Spring.
I mean, to this
The
day,
smell of that is just invigorating.
I keep one in my pillow, like in the pillowcase, between the pillow and the pillowcase, just for that smell.
That's a bad idea,
Yeah,
I think.
no. Yeah.
But I love Irish Spring.
Huff the Irish Spring.
You know, and I don't use it. I don't know why.
I think you should go out and get a pallet.
You know why? Because nowadays it's like you gotta get the natural scrub from something that was in like, and you gotta pay $48 for a fucking bar of soap that some hippie made in the back of their van. That we
It's
all
better
think
for
is-
your skin. It's not going to
it's
give.
not.
I want that Irish Spring to give me some sort of like
disease.
Yeah,
I want a skin disease
Yeah,
for my
from
soap.
Yeah. But at least I'll smell like Irish fucking
Right.
Spring.
Who cares if you're breaking out in hives? I want to smell like Irish Spring. It is, the amount of money that we spend on like vitamins, soap, shampoo. I want the chemicals. Eric, I want the chemicals.
I just want a whole Irish Spring line.
Chemicals are so much cheaper.
I want Irish Spring toothpaste.
Yeah,
I want Irish Spring deodorant.
that's disgusting.
I want Irish Spring foot spray.
You know what I want? Irish Spring hot dogs. I think would be
You
amazing.
bite.
Yeah,
It's just Irish
that would be
Spring
delicious.
fresh.
Yeah, they'd be minty.
Oh, that's an alcohol possibility. You get like a creme de
right,
menthe.
Irish Spring.
Irish Spring. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I was clean in another way. I was not the partier, and I didn't go to the parties in the in high school. But
when you're in your 20s.
no, well, I mean, as soon as I was out of the house when I was 18. Well, I didn't really drink until I was 21,
Oh, really?
and then I drank all of it.
Oh,
So
all the drinks.
Well, because remember, when I was out of the house, I was playing in bands. I was,
Yeah.
and the bands really got going in my early 20s. We'd play a 10:30, 11
Yes.
o'clock show, and
morning.
then party for forever.
Yeah, morning parties, lots of
And
drinking,
it was.
lots of pot,
Oh.
lots of pizza.
I mean, we'd order up all the pies. You'd have, we'd get Tommy's Somebody would
Tommy's.
before the drinking started, somebody would go get a bunch of Tommy's chili burgers.
Tommy's was the official, we're drunk, and unfortunately somebody's probably driving drunk, and we need to soak up some of the alcohol.
Oh, Tommy's was the best for that.
So you would get the chili cheese fries.
And chili cheese burger and chili cheese shake.
Yeah.
It was hard to suck up the chili chunks through the straw,
needed-
but it was worth it. And then the next morning, when you woke up so hungover, there was still like chili stuck to the paper.
You know, I think that this deserves a moment to stop and recognize there's some weird chemical thing about being wasted and then having a greasy, disgusting fast food
It's
meal.
either pizza or burger or something.
It was
like
always
that.
like Tommy's for us. We always
Tommy's
went
is
to
that
Tommy's.
Tommy's that shiny chili. It,
Yeah.
it did something. There was a molecular thing going on that you could have multiple shots of Jaeger, Goldschlager, Rumpelminz.
All the Germans.
I Rumpelminced you too.
Yeah, all of them.
Peach schnapps, whatever.
More German.
Jello shots.
Why is it all German? All of those hard, disgusting alcohols.
Because they know
Jaeger,
how to.
schnapps.
They know how to drink, man. They know how to
I guess
do it.
they do. That's why they're cold.
Yeah.
And they get drunk.
Yeah, it's ingrained.
I get it now, but what? But there's something about the grease. There's something about the shiny, greasy chili that fixes your you don't get as bad of a hangover.
Yeah, and you're not yakking. Like all that great. Now, if I had it, and if you did, it was
purple.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was purple. Yeah. Oh, I yacked purple.
Yeah,
I remember yakking purple.
Who didn't?
I remember a very specific St. Patrick's Day.
Wait, that would be yakking green, wouldn't it?
You would think, but it was Jägermeister.
Oh, yeah.
So it was purple yakking.
You know what? Talking about house party, we'll take a moment. Jägermeister. And the fact that it's still available to this day,
It's
anybody
so
drink
disgusting.
it's that licorice.
Oh,
It's sweet.
it's purple.
It is. You're destined to harf.
Harf, yarf, narf.
If you're drinking any
Sklarf.
more than a dropper of Jägermeister. And then back in the day when we were having these house parties in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, Goldschlager was the other one. So you remember Goldschlager?
I never had Goldschlager.
You don't remember the Goldschlager?
No, I never had Goldschlager.
Goldschlager.
What was Goldschlager?
Goldschlager was cinnamon, like schnapps. And
Cinnaschnaps.
and it had a little gold flakes in it.
Oh, it's disgusting.
But it was like refined. It had gold flakes in it. And
Wait, it really had gold
no, it had a
flakes?
little it looked like gold.
Is it around?
You could still, you still find Goldschlager.
Goldschlager.
Goldschlager. Yeah, we got to get a bottle of that. And
No.
that was like the fast track to just getting fucked up. And then you would slow down with some Bartles and James or some Zima.
Bartles and James. Wait, did you
You get
actually
some
drink
Boone's
Zima,
Farm,
or we just
Strawberry
make
Hill?
fun of Zima? You don't.
No,
you didn't
no,
actually.
I
You
drank
drank
a lot.
Zima.
I drank my share of Zima, your share of Zima, his share of Zima,
Listen,
her share of Zima.
Zima was so disgusting. I think I maybe had it once. I was like, I'm never drinking this again. This is so disgusting.
Oh man, I bring a six. You know why I brought Zima to a party? Because nobody else would fucking drink it.
Oh, that's
and
smart.
that's how I knew that I would
Zima.
always have enough Zima.
What was in Zima?
Fucking.
It was just alcohol.
Alien
It was
fucking
so
jizz. I don't know.
disgusting.
It was amazing. I
mean, it was
loved
the
a Zima.
worst.
I loved a Zima, and you know what I loved more than a Zima?
I don't want to know.
Like 6 Zimas.
Oh God, that's disgusting. And then were you smoking pot too?
We had our pot dealer for just
What was his name?
Seth.
Okay, pot dealer Seth.
Pot dealer Seth. So and he was great for parties, but this was also just all
Did
the
he
time.
have a card? Pot
He did
dealer
not have a
Seth,
card.
Great for
no,
parties.
but he worked at the pizza place
Okay.
that was next door to the liquor store,
What was the pizza place?
Amici's.
Okay.
We'd call him up and be like, "All right,
Wait,
man."
and you would ring Amici's? to
Yeah,
talk to
yeah,
Seth?
yeah.
Okay.
And we
and
get
would
him
you
on the
say,
phone.
hey, is this Seth?
Yeah, and we knew it was Seth because we could tell how baked he was. And we
Okay.
said, listen, we need, and this was for a house party. We're like, we need, 5 extra large pizzas with the special topping.
And that's pot?
That's pot.
Okay.
And then can you go next door and get like a carton of smokes
Uh-huh.
and a couple bottles Jack?
Uh-huh.
And he would just roll up like 45 minutes later with pizzas and booze, and we just smoke them out.
I like, you know what? I like that work ethic.
It was great.
This is a
But
Gen
it was a
X
one-stop
worth
shop. It was a
work
one-stop
ethic.
shop. You made one phone call on your Sony wireless phone, not cell phone.
No, you had a
Cordless phone.
Not wireless.
And you'd be like, and you call them up, and you get everything at once. You got your booze, you got your weed, you got your pizzas, you got your smokes. And if it was that kind of party too, if it was going to go deep, you'd got your Trojans too.
Would you ask Seth to bring those?
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Seth was a one set. He did everything.
Wow.
He rolled it up. We tipped him huge. We smoked him out. The guy took care of us.
How old was Seth?
8. He was of age. He was of age. He was of age. Hey,
Could you imagine
we all were.
this
No, we all were, but
12-year-old
we barely.
rolled
We
up?
were like 22,
Hey guys,
23.
I got your pizzas.
It was like 92, 93, 94. We were all 22,
All
23,
3
24.
years?
Yeah, all 3. He was all 3 years at one time. But these parties would go like all night. And same thing, you'd wake up the next morning, there's people like passed out. I remember one party after one of our shows, we played like the Whiskey or the Roxy or something like that. And we lived in West Hills, and we must have had 200 people come from Hollywood all the way out to West Hills. And for people who are, don't live in the Valley or LA, that's
far.
That's far. That's
far.
that's a long drive.
It's a 40.
And people drove out after a late show at a Hollywood Sunset Strip Club, not strip club.
Sunset Strip
Club, and came out to our party because they knew the party was going to be the bomb. And I remember the next morning waking up after just a total rager, and I'm like, cleaning up beer bottles, and there's people on a couch or people like passed out, in the kitchen. And I went out to the front lawn.
Wow.
And there was some guy just passed out on the front lawn covered in like dew. Morning, not dawn.
doo-doo.
Yeah. Just passed out with like a
dew.
bottle next to him, just completely passed out on the front
and
lawn.
nobody called the cops.
No, and
See,
I just
that's
left
the
them there,
thing about West Hills in the 90s.
Yeah, you can get
You
away
could
with that.
have guys passed out on your lawn. Now, I don't know that they would make it the entire night.
Yeah, probably not. But
Without
again,
somebody
back
calling
to
the cops.
we made a ton of money on recycling, which was amazing.
That's fantastic.
And then there was a time when I was living.
that place must have been disgusting.
Oh, it was filthy.
I bet it was the
Oh.
dirtiest. I
And
bet that kitchen was filthy and stunk
But
and
we-
smelled like cigarettes. But you're all smoking
did.
cigarettes
Oh,
at that point
inside
too.
the house,
Everybody's
yeah.
smoking cigarettes.
And bong loads. We had like bong load
So
after
you're
bong
talking
load.
about skunk,
Yeah.
tobacco,
Yeah.
barf,
Yeah, all of
Oh.
it. And Tommy's.
and semen.
So there was this other party we had. My buddy Guy,
Guy.
calls me up. He's at the Whiskey. At Go-Go. And he's like, hey, listen, we're about to leave this show. Is the party still going? I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, this is only like 11:30. We just started. Let's go. He's like, can I bring a few friends with me? Sure. Bring whoever you want. I got plenty of booze, plenty of food. Great. So like 45 minutes later, knock on the door, open the door. There's Guy and his girlfriend. Like, hey, great, just come on in. So he comes on in. He's got a couple friends with him. All right, so I go to close the door. Oh, wait, there's another couple people behind them. All right, hey, all your friends, guys, come on in. I go to close the door. Oh, wait, there's 4 more people. Oh, wait. This goes on for like 5 minutes.
You end up with 4,000 people.
They were done at the Whiskey. All their friends had gone to see a band. They brought everybody from the Whiskey. They brought
How many people do you think you were talking about?
about 200.
Wait, no, really?
Yes. They
In
packed
that tiny little
they
apartment?
packed into different car. My entire apartment, it was 2 levels, both bedrooms, the bathrooms, the living room, the kitchen, the balcony, completely fucking packed.
Wow.
And from the time that he got there with everybody to the time the cops came was about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's it?
Because people were hanging off of our balcony.
Wow.
And I was beyond stoned. I was so paranoid. And we had.
Oh, so you were not having a good time at this party?
No, I had a great time until that happened. And then I'm like, I'm going to get kicked out of this place.
Right.
And the rent-a-cops came over.
Wow.
And said, you guys got to chill out because people are going to call the
And
the
then
real
regular-
cops.
Did the real cops come?
Oh yeah, because I told everybody, I'm like, and I'm drunk, I'm I'm stoned. I'm like, everybody like chill out because the cops are going to break this up. And it got quiet for 30 seconds.
Right.
And then it got blazing and, the record goes back on again and they're cranking the music in it. And I'm like, there's weed in here and everything's illegal and I'm getting paranoid. And finally the cops come like, everybody out.
Wow.
And we talked about that party.
That's a
for
good
years.
way to break up a party, though. I've heard of people calling the cops on their own parties. I'm surprised you didn't do that.
That's good. If I wasn't so stoned,
you might have just been like, hey guys, because it's a little terrifying when you have all those people in your own home. I mean, I don't think you were holding so much that you're worried about people being in your place, but you're worried about getting kicked out of.
It's
the
not
apartment.
like I had a kilo of
that's what I'm saying. You weren't
yayo.
Pablo Escobar.
No, I didn't.
And if you were, you had the cops in your pocket.
The pox
or
in
the
my
pox
carpet?
in your carpet.
Yeah.
I have the pox in my carpet to this day.
Do you? But do you?
Listen, if I don't, you wouldn't know. When we were in high school, I went to Kelly's house one day, and Kelly lived around the corner from high school, right? Her parents were out of town, or so she thought. And we had, there must have been 100 people in her house. And then Kelly's like, I got to get more beer, so I'm going to go with
By the way, quick commercial break. How does that happen?
What? How does what
You
happen?
have the party.
Yeah.
And somebody's got to stop to make a beer run.
Yeah.
So either you got a bunch of freeloader friends who aren't bringing any booze to your party.
Yeah.
Or you didn't stock the bar well enough
We're
to
in
begin
high
with.
school.
You
Eric,
should have known better.
This isn't your 20s. This is the kind of situation where it's like you get beer where you can get it. And who gets the beer? The boys or the girls? The girls. Because the girls
yeah.
go and ask somebody.
That's true. Will you buy beer from
Right.
me?
So
of course.
so Kelly and Anissa went to get more beer. I stayed in the house with a bazillion other people. And who walks in the door while Kelly and Anissa are
Wait, let me guess. Alan Rickman.
Yes. But who did Alan Rickman walk in the house with?
Don't know.
Her parents.
Oh,
So,
no, wait. So they were
Tom
this is
and
the
Mary walk in the house.
by the way, Tom and Mary.
Tom and Mary.
What boomer fucking names are Tom and Mary?
No, it's even better than that. No, it's just super, super Scottish. So it's Tom Jones. And so Tom Jones walks in the house, right? And he's got a beard, and one of the kids
Does he have
is
a
like,
pipe?
hey, who's the kid with the beard? So
The kid with the beard. And by the way, this is the typical like movie story. The parents are supposed to be out of town
Right.
and they came home early.
Right, they came home
really?
early.
No, really. You really have this. This is true.
Yeah, it's a true story. So everybody they see Tom and Mary and they freak. People are jumping. Yes,
Scratch.
they're jumping over fences. They're running out of the house. They're grabbing their beer.
Why they're doing that? Like what? Tom and Mary are gonna like put him in the slammer?
Tom was scary. Tom was tough. Tom was a tough dude.
Yeah,
First of all, Tom was the kind of guy that you could walk in to the house. Like all the athletes would try to arm wrestle Tom. He's the dad, right?
Yeah.
And these high school kids who are wrestlers, they're like, "Oh, I can take Tom," and he never lost. Tom was
okay.
tough.
So Tom was intimidating.
Tom was intimidating, but
Okay.
also awesome. Loved Tom.
Was he intimidating?
He was intimidating,
Okay.
and he was good at it.
All right, so that's fair. So knowing that, these kids knowing that,
They ran.
They ran.
They
Yeah.
ran.
They hightailed it
now,
out of there.
I know Tom and Mary well. They're like my second parents, so I stay. So I'm standing there literally by myself, crickets and Tom and Mary. And I'm like, hey, how was your trip? And they're like, good. We didn't know this was happening. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I just showed up. And they were like, you want some guacamole? I'm like, sure. So
Wait,
we go in the
the
kitchen.
first thing they say is, do you want some guacamole?
For some reason, they had some on them. So the door was open, so I look out and I see Kelly and Anissa driving back with the beer after they
Oh,
had
no,
a
that's
success-
right. They've been gone the whole time.
They had a
I forgot
successful
about them.
beer run. So I walk outside and I said, hey, your parents are home. And Kelly literally goes, go! Thanks for listening to Gen X Bites.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe or follow button in your favorite podcast app so you don't miss an episode.
Drop us a review. We'd love to hear from you.
If you'd like to support Gen X Bites, the best way is to share the show.
Catch you on the next episode.